go my first carp with the Monster Carp Tackle 9-foot 2 3/4 test curve rod and my new Daiwa reel. Good scrap. Rod performed amazingly. Wouldn't even know this fish was as big as he was with the rod. It just handled him perfectly. So I'm going to put him back to go for another one. Got him? Well, my first fish of the session. This one fell to the Killa Vanilla Boilie. We'll talk a little bit about the bait selection that we've got there. Some of the new stuff that's out this year for Monster Carp Tackle. And yeah, some of it's been doing really well for us. And some of it we're still testing out. I'm so hooked on the vanilla boilies, I haven't tried too many of the others. So we'll talk about those in a minute. For right now, look at the tail on that fish. This fish was all power. Perfect river brute. Beat up, tough, hell of a scrap. Let's talk about that bait. Bait time. We're lucky enough we've got our hands on a whole range of the Monster Carp Tackle baits, going from their range of corn, some tiger nuts, and then boilies, pellets, and even ground bait. It's been amazing how we've been testing some of this stuff out, and the results are like instant. You know, we've got old favorites like the corn. Last year we used Badass Banana and Licorice Lust corn, and they caught, with Licorice Lust being the front runner for me that did well all season. Also, the pack bait in the multiple flavors that there is of the pack bait, deadly. You know, I mix that in with my own pack baits, and then sometimes I just put water in the bag and used it as it was, and it caught me fish. But now we get to venture into a little bit more of the boilie action. I've been doing really well with these bad boys right here. Killa Vanilla. This right now is my front runner for this season. Last year I used pineapple boilies, pineapple corn, all of that, and pineapple was what did the business for me. This year, I have been catching on the pineapple corn. In fact, we'll even show you a photo. I got a 31-pound, 5-ounce common just this past May on the pineapple corn on a killer session we had the very first day we took the corn out. A whole number of fish. I think it was like 23 fish between 3 people, and we just nailed it that day. But since then, been crushing the boilies. So, Killa Vanilla, as I said, you can tell I'm excited about this one. There is pineapple, Scopex, a little bit of a darker color, something a little bit different. Tutti Frutti. I'm just going to throw these everywhere. I'm that excited. There's the pineapple right there. I have caught with that one so far. Banana cream. So you've heard us talk in some of the other videos about how Goldie's been crushing it with mixing some of the corn. The vanilla corn with the banana corn, what we've been calling vanilla, our friendly little banter. Well, the banana boilies are doing the same, and there's no reason why you can't mix match these. Half a vanilla, half a banana, you get the same flavor, the combo that's definitely been working. The nice thing is, also gives you two different colors, so you can make that bait stand out a little bit more. Now, other than the boilies, one thing I'm really excited about is the natural corn pellets. These are sinking pellets. They're very light in color and they break down really fast. These I've been putting into either solid PVA bags with a little bit of ground bait, just to protect my hook point, or I've been putting them in small PVA funnel web system bags and just putting it out for that quick bite. You can see I've already gone through almost half the bag. This has been doing very well for me. Actually, the last session out, we were in Peterborough and crushed. All because I was putting these out there, I'm sure. Now this right here is a very, very fine ground bait. This I wasn't quite too sure about. But mixing it in with my pack bait, I've seen some results already. This is the Robin Red ground bait. Like I said, it's very, very fine, like a nice, almost silky like powder. And I've been putting this in with my ground bait to give it that darker color. The red really takes on throughout the ground bait, making it look a little bit less obvious and a little bit less like a trap, especially when you're fishing a pressured water where pack bait gets used a lot. Having it a little bit darker, letting it blend in with the bottom just that little bit more, has gotten me a few bites when others weren't catching. So we've got quite a range. I'm throwing them around everywhere. I'm super excited for them, and as you just saw, they're catching. Not there. Killer vanilla. I'm gonna put it back out there. I want another bite. Okay, I've just missed a really good take. So I've sharpened my hook, put it back out there, and while that's sitting there, I just touched on the corn. I just want to let you know there are a big line of flavors that very much match the boilies. Now, obviously, Licorice Lust being my favorite from last year. I still got a jar from last year. You can tell it's a little bit different. But the flavors in these small pots, just like the boilies, Tutti Frutti, banana, vanilla, Scopex, pineapple, and then there's also some tiger nuts. So you've got that particle bait as well that can do wonders for you. Like I said, we've already been crushing with it. Now, one thing that I'll mention, just a little quick tip about the tiger nuts. What I did with mine is I dumped them all out onto a nice white plate, and I actually took all the small tiger nuts, like the tiniest to kind of mid-sized tiger nuts out, put them in a separate jar so that I had just the largest ones, the ones that I'm going to use as hook baits, in the pot still. I threw a little bit of extra tiger nut liquid that I had laying around just to finish off a little jar that I had, and I've been letting that soak. Oh, it smells wonderful. So far, I've only used this once because I've been doing so well on the boilies and so well on the corn, and I did catch with it a nice little 8 or 9 pound common from the local park lake. But these I'm gonna be saving. I think I'm gonna try the tiger nuts a little bit more towards the fall, because all of these other baits are doing so well this spring and summer. I want to see how these do in the fall. I think that's going to be a little bit more of a natural kind of timing for them to really go nuts on these. So yeah, there you go. Pretty much the whole range that we've got our hands on, and most of it we've used so far. Maybe if I stop catching on some, I'll try some of the other flavors. Whew. Ready for that next bite. It's getting dark and I want to get a fish in. kind of knock. Did you see that savage take? And now he's going that way. I've never had one go that way. They always stay right in close. Never had one go downriver in this spot. What a run. Oh, he's wrapped in rock. Try and get him up. Coming up, right in the drop-off, right on the other side of the ledge. I'm almost caught up to him. Oh, that's a nice fish. Dark, eh?
I only saw a little bit of them. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah.
That's a warrior. That's another one to the kill of vanilla boilies. You hold him right there, I'll swing him right around. Yep. Okay? Drift him right in here. Right there, right there. Yes! See that run? That was awesome. That's another bruiser, eh?
Yep. Yeah, another good size.
There we go. Another hefty river bruiser on the Monster Carp boilies. Now that's 2 to kill a vanilla. It's starting to get dark, so we're either going to head home or I'm going to put on another boilie. I think maybe I'm going to try the Tutti Frutti. I'm going to put this one back. I'm going to see what else we can catch.